welcome back. I know it's been a while, and maybe I'll go into some more details about that later on, but I thought I'd just do a quick, I am here, I've been thinking about it, and I should have been doing it for a while, and just thought I'd take you through a little tour of the back 40 on this beautiful fall day. That little piece of property that you saw I pulled up to is the old Osman House. Now this trail used to be an actual road. It was the top of the hill. It's a horse and buggy or an oxen and wagon trail. We do use the four-wheelers on it. It's actually a right of way by rights, which means we can't actually not tell anybody not to use it. So it is a little different now because my cousin lives at the back end of it. So it's not as easy to access as it once was. But the old Osman Trail is what we call it, and it goes from our property on Beauty Hill East all the way to the other side of our property. And when I say our, I mean the family as a whole. On Beauty Hill West, the Osman House, I never saw the actual house. This was just the foundation. We used to walk it with our grandmother all the time, and I'm sure she remembered the Osmonds, but it's not, it used to look like an actual foundation, doesn't so much. It was just a stone foundation, no concrete, nothing to hold it in place. And there used to be a tractor my grandfather kept down here, which always had a mouse family in it, and she would take us down and show us that. So we'll go travel the rest of the trail, and I'm going to start filming again regularly, and we'll start introducing animals as we are now into breeding season. You can check out the schedule on the website. Okay, so this is the Osman House, like I was saying. This is the foundation. You can see the stonework. This is a very old dump site. It's what they used to do a long time ago. You can see there's like old car pieces and whatnot. That's not used anymore, obviously, except for like when times are lean, we'll come up here and pick through for some metal. But that's about it. Alright. P.S. This is also very hard to do one-handed. This was the driveway that leads up to my grandparents' house. My grandfather built it. My uncle now lives there because he used to live where I live now. We seeded some fields up here, and they're coming in really nicely. I'm excited to see the yield we get next year. Green. I've already walked it, but I'll walk it with you too, so you can see. Sorry, again, I'm doing it one-handed. It's just sort of spur of the moment. Walk in place. There we go. Sorry. Four-wheel, I didn't want to put the brakes on. This is a seed mixture of multiple different grasses, along with some clover and whatnot. And let's see, there is also some alfalfa see right here. I'm excited about that. I'll be surprised if it comes in again next year, because that's a weed. But I wanted to show you what was. See who was busy out here. There's a big deer. Now, based on, it's probably the doe with her twins, but it looks too big to be her, because let's see, that's a dew claw. She's not actually a very big deer. But yep, they're busy up here. That's their dog. I'm gonna show you, I play with her. I'll have to see if my sister's home. If she's home, I can't do it. But she likes it. I'm not teasing her, it's just our game. Uh-oh. Busted. Alright, so now that she's leaving, we can get back to this. This actually used to have an old law mill. It was very small, like entrepreneur, if you will, small. My grandfather thought it'd be a great idea to start a small lumber business, because my father was a sawyer, and he'd been a sawyer since he was 19. It was Browns and Sons Mill or something like that, and I don't remember what other sons were involved. I just know that it did not work out, because they are all built the same and they all wanted to do it their way. Alright, now let's go play with Baggy. Retire into. My father and mother added this part on when they moved in. It's where those two windows right here on the outside of